everyone, this is Madhavi Karumudi, Assistant Professor in CSC Department. In the previous video, we have seen how to perform the insertion operation in doubly linked list. Now we will discuss about how to perform the deletion operation in doubly linked list. Okay, how to remove the element from the doubly linked list. So here also same, in deletion operation also, we can see three cases. Which element you want to delete? Whether you want to delete the beginning element, or you want to delete the end element, or you want to delete the element from the middle of the list. So these three cases we will discuss in this video. Okay, let us see the deletion begin function first. Void delete begin. Okay, so first of all, just assume that if you want to delete something from the linked list, we should have some nodes in the linked list. If there are no nodes in the single linked list, then deletion operation is not possible. Okay, so before performing the deletion operation, first verify whether your list contains any nodes or not. If your list is empty, then deletion operation is not possible. So how to verify whether the list is empty or not? Suppose if your head pointer is pointing null value, that indicates that list is empty. Okay, see, here I am verifying whether list is empty or not. If head equal to null, printf list is empty. If list is empty, deletion is not possible. If list contains some elements, then only we can delete it from the list. Okay. Let us see, our list is not empty. Here our list contains some elements. Just assume that our list contains 3 elements or 3 nodes. This is our first node. Always first node is pointed by head pointer. First node previous part is null and last node next part is null. First node next part contains address of second node. Second node previous part contains address of first node. Second node next part contains address of third node. Third node previous part contains address of second node. And third node is the last node in our list. Third node next part is null. Now see, just assume that our list is not empty. Now I want to perform deletion beginning position. Okay, first node I want to delete. Suppose if I delete the first node, automatically second node becomes first node. Okay, so if you want to delete the first node, directly you should not delete first node. What are the steps we need to do is, first we need to disconnect these two links. Then we need to make the head pointer as, or we need to move the head pointer to the next position. Then disconnect these two links. These are the 3 things we need to do. Let us see that. For pointing to this first node, here I am taking one extra pointer, struct node star, because if I delete head directly, then for pointing second node we cannot, we don't have any pointer. Always head should point to the first node. That is the reason why here I am taking one extra pointer ptr. Now we are seeing the list is not empty case. So else condition we are seeing. So here I am writing the else condition. Else if list is not empty. Now I want to delete the first node. Okay. First assign the ptr to the first node position. Okay. Here ptr is pointing to head position. Now what I need to do is, we need to disconnect these two. If we disconnect these two, we cannot move head pointer to the next position. So first to move head pointer to the next position, then disconnect these two links. Okay, so how to move head pointer to the next position? Just write the statement as head equal to head next. Head equal to head next. When this statement is executed, your head pointer moves to the second node position. Alright. Now disconnect these two links. How to disconnect these two links? We should place null value in the head head previous field and null value in the PTR next field, right? So PTR next equal to put null value. So if you place null value here, automatically this link will be removed. Okay, now put null value before the head node. Head previous equal to null. If you place null value here, automatically this node is also disconnected. Now PTR is separated from the list. Now remove or deallocate the memory from the PTR by using free function. Free PTR. So automatically the memory will be deallocated from this PTR. So this is the close the else function and close the begin function. This is the simple logic for deleting the node from the beginning of the list. So first what we are doing, first we need to check whether the list is empty or not. If list is empty, deletion is not possible. If list contains few elements, then you have to perform either deletion begin or deletion end or deletion middle. Suppose if you want to delete the begin node, make the second node as head node, then disconnect these two links. For disconnecting these two links, store the next value, PTR next value as null and put the null value in the head previous. Then automatically these connections will be disconnected. Then remove the memory from the PTR by using free function. So this is the code for deleting the node from the beginning. Let us see how to delete the node from the end position. Okay, now I want to insert node at the end of the list. Okay, this node I want to delete. If I want to delete this node, first of all I need to find out that node. So how to find out the last node in the list? If any node next field is having null value, that indicates that that node is the last node. Okay, so by taking one pointer, I need to reach the last node in the list. Once you find the last node in the list, then we need to disconnect these two links. Okay, let us see how to write the code for this. So here for finding the last node in the list, here I am taking one extra pointer, struct node star PTR. Okay, initially I am placing this PTR in the first node position. Okay, I am assigning head address to the PTR so that we can compare from the beginning. Okay, PTR in the beginning position. Now see, suppose if there are no nodes in the list, if list is empty. If list is empty, deletion is not possible. Whatever case it is, if list is empty, deletion is not possible. Okay, I am writing this condition also again. If head equal to null, printf list is empty. List is empty, deletion end is not possible. Suppose if list is not empty, then what we need to do? We need to reach till last position. So how to reach till last position? For that we need to take one loop. So here I am taking while loop. Then with PTR, I am moving till the end position. So how to find the end position? If any node next part is null, then that is the last node. Suppose if some node PTR next part is not null, then that is not the last node. If that is not the last node, move to the next position. Okay, PTR equal to PTR next. See, here PTR next. What is PTR next? Initially PTR address is, PTR is pointing 100. Now what is PTR next? 200. Okay. So 200 is not matched with null. So move PTR to the next node. That is PTR moves to the 200 position. So this 100 is replaced with 200. Now PTR is at 200. Again compare PTR next null or not. Now PTR next is 300. It is not null. If it is not null, move PTR to the next position. So PTR moves to the 300 position. Okay. Now PTR, compare PTR next value. Now PTR next value is null. That means whatever node that is pointed by PTR, that is the last node in our list. So we found the last node. Once you found the last node, we need to disconnect that node from the list. Okay. So here condition not satisfied. If the condition is not satisfied, we will come out of this loop. If you are coming out of this loop means we found the last node in the list. So if you found the last node in the list, what are the changes we need to do? We need to disconnect these two links. So how to disconnect these two links? Suppose this is the PTR, right? In PTR previously 200 is there. Now we should replace with null value. If you replace null value, automatically this link will be disconnected. Now in PTR previous, if this is the PTR, see, if this is the PTR, this is the PTR next address, sorry, PTR previous address. So first we should not disconnect this one. First we should disconnect this link. Okay, if this is PTR, this is the PTR previous node. Okay, so in PTR previous node, we should place null value. So this link will be disconnected. Now in PTR previous position, we should replace null value. So automatically this link will also be disconnected. Now PTR is separated from the list. If it is separated from the list, then remove the memory from the node, PTR node. Okay, so what are the changes we are doing for disconnecting this node from the list? First change we are doing is in PTR previous node next position, we are placing null value. First this link we are disconnecting. Okay, so PTR previous next part we are placing null value. Here we are placing null value. Second change, in PTR previous we are placing null value. So in PTR previous we should place null value. So with this, the PTR is separated from the list. Now remove the memory from the PTR by using free function. Free PTR. So these are the 3 steps for removing the node from the last position. Okay. Let us see how to remove the specified element. Suppose if your list contains 3 elements, now I want to delete second element. Okay, we need to find out the second element, then we need to remove the second element from the list. So let us see the deletion in the middle case. How to delete the middle element from the list. Void delete middle or delete specified element. Okay. Suppose if list is empty, deletion is not possible. If head equal to null, list is empty. If list is empty, deletion is not possible. If list is not empty, then we can delete the node from the list. Just assume that there are 4 nodes in our list, 10, 20, 30 10 is the first node, head node. And 40 is the last element in our list. So last element, the next part contains null value. Now I want to delete 30. I want to delete 30. Okay, first of all I need to find out the 30 element in the list. Okay, so whatever element I want to delete, I am taking that value from the user, or I am passing that value. I am directly passing the element, what element I want to delete. Okay, first I am verifying whether the list is empty or not. If list is empty, deletion is not possible. If list is not empty, then we can delete the element. Which element we want to delete? We want to delete 30. Okay, first of all we should find out the 30 in the list. So for finding 30 in the list, we should take one pointer. Struct node star ptr. Okay, initially assign ptr to the first node position, head address. So here ptr is in the first position. Now compare our first position element is our deleting element or not. Okay, now here we are not comparing with the next element, we are comparing the data of the element, whether the ptr element is our deleting element or not. If it is not a deleting element, just move ptr to the next position. If ptr data is the deleting element, then stop the ptr pointer there itself. Okay, so how to check that condition? Here for that we need to take one loop. Here I am taking the while loop. So here I am verifying the element. So with ptr data I am comparing. While ptr data not equal to our deleting element ELE. So what is our deleting element? 30. If ptr data is not equal to 30, then what we need to do? We need to move ptr to the next position. ptr equal to ptr next. Right? Now we will check this loop here. We will check this condition here. Initially ptr data is 10. It is not equal to 30. So move ptr to the next position. So ptr comes to the second node position. Now ptr data is 20. It is not equal to 30. So move ptr to the next position. So ptr comes to this position. Now ptr data is 30. 30 is not equal to 30. Condition failed. That means we found the element in the list. Once you found the element in the list, you just stop the ptr pointer there itself. Then we need to remove this node now. So if you want to remove this node, we need to disconnect these two links and these two links. And we need to connect these two links. Okay, these two links we need to connect. Right? So for establishing these two links, what we need to do? You just observe one simple terminology. This is our ptr, removing node. If this is ptr, this is the ptr next node. Just remember this terminology. If this is ptr, this is the ptr next node, right? ptr previous, we have 200. That means this is the ptr previous node. You just remember this terminology. ptr previous node. This is ptr next node, and this is ptr previous node. So if you want to remove this node, what we need to do? We need to connect ptr previous with ptr next, right? That means in ptr previous next part, we should store ptr next node address. This node address. Just assume that this is A and this is B. Okay. If you want to remove this node, then what are the changes we need to make? From A next part, we should save address of B. And in B previous part, we should save address of A. Similarly, here A represent ptr previous and B represent ptr next. Now from ptr previous next part, replace the ptr address with PTR next address. Okay, so here I am writing that statement. PTR previous means this node. In PTR previous, next part replace this address with PTR next address. What is PTR next address? 400. Okay, so PTR previous, next part we should replace with PTR next. When this statement is executed, I'll draw it clearly. When this statement is executed, 400 will be saved here and the link will be established between PTR previous node and PTR next node. This link will be established. Now next what we need to do is, in PTR next to previous, this address we need to replace with this node address. So previously it is 300. Now we should replace this address with 200. Right? So how to replace this address with 200? If this is PTR next, this position represents PTR next to previous. So in PTR next to previous, we should say PTR previous address. PTR previous address. So if you write this statement, automatically one more connection will be established between PTR next and PTR previous. Now remove these two links. Okay, automatically the two links are removed. Okay, if you are establishing this connection means automatically these two links are removed. Now what we need to do is, here this node is separated from the list, but still this PTR is having 200 in the previous part and 400 in the next part. That is the reason why remove those two addresses also. Remove these two addresses also. So PTR next, make it as null. And PTR previous also, make it as null. Okay, now this node is not pointing to any node, and this node previous part and next part is not having any node address. Completely this node is separated from the list. Now remove this node or free the memory from that node by using free function. Free PTR. Okay, this is the way to remove the element from the specified position or from this from the list, specified element from the list. So close the else block and close the function. So only 4 statements. If this is the PTR, this is the PTR next node, and this is the PTR previous node. In PTR next node previous part, we should save address of PTR previous. Similarly, in PTR previous next part, we should save address of PTR next. After that, remove these two addresses from the PTR. Means replace PTR previous address with null and PTR next address with null. Then remove the node from the memory by using free function. So this is the way to delete the node from the specified position or specified element from the list. So in this lecture, we have seen how to remove the node from the beginning and how to delete the node from the end and how to delete the specified element from the list. So this is about doubly linked list deletion operation. Thank you.